In discussing how in recent years animated films have become more targeted at an audience that covers both children and adults, the first movies that pop into my mind are Toy Story. Specifically, the scene that you see on the screen right now, which is the final scene of Toy Story 3. The reason I think that these films are more aimed at audiences of all ages is the undertone that children may not pick up, but that adults do. It's not so much just a cartoon thrown out there to entertain children for hours. It has I wouldn't say a hidden meaning, but a meaning that a more adult audience can pick up on and adjust to. I'm going to play a few seconds of this. I'm not going to play the whole minute and 58 seconds, but just so I can show you the emotions of this scene, which Disney usually has these types of scenes in all of their movies. Going back to what I remember from my childhood, Lion King, and so on and so forth. So here we go.
What's he doing in there?
Here, just take your mic.
There's a snake in my boot.
Woody, he's been my pal for as long as I can remember. He's brave, like a cowboy should be. Kind and smart. But the thing that makes
So I'm sure most of you have seen that movie already. What I remember about it is my brother is 4 or 5 years older than me, 4 years older than me, and he had seen it before I did in the theater with his kids, and I asked him how it was, and he said, my brother tries to be a big macho guy and everything, and he said the last scene really hit him hard, and like I said, this scene has always stuck with me. Going on to other types of animation movies, as the textbook discusses, the CGI being used in the popular superhero movies these days, and how that animation it's not the silly cartoons that it once was anymore. There's a much more serious tone to them, a darker, deeper, heavier tone. It's not just a drawn cartoon with songs and dance and happy-go-lucky. These days they're making much darker films. Then you have movies like Sausage Party, which I found entertaining when I heard parents, not knowing what the movie was, said, well, this is an animated feature, it must be made for kids, and bringing their kids to see Sausage Party and then having to walk out of the theater 3 minutes into it after realizing what it was. So, in closing, as I said earlier, I think that in not movies so much the spoofs like Sausage Party, but these Pixar animated films and so on and so forth, the deep underlying message in them is what really appeals to audiences of all ages and makes it so that everyone can enjoy the film, and not just children. It's not just something that a parent will sit there and wish that the hour and 45 minutes were over. They actually get into the movie and, I believe, oftentimes enjoy it more than the children do. And once the children grow a little bit older and pick up on what's going on, they'll enjoy the movies much more themselves at that time. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.